I want to do it like this. Hold on. Hello. Welcome to NAVABRO. I have some exciting things. Like right now in the first season of NAVABRO, I want to be focused on elections. And I'm saying seasons because I really want this to be like a TV show. Because I've always wanted my own TV show, and now I'm on YouTube, and I'm just like, I got nothing. I got nothing. So it's gonna be fun. I mean, I got like 2 months of like stuff, and I have hair in my mouth. It's fucking disgusting. Makeup. Just kidding. This is a Debbie Ryan thing. I honestly, when I made that TikTok that got me 1 million views, I did not know that was a thing. Like, I'm just that big of a fucking douche. Like, it fucking, like, my hair itches, so I put it by my ears, but then it has these little, like, tingly thingies, so I put them behind my ears. Like, I don't know. It's all, I don't know. And then I had to look it up, and I'm like, oh, that's that chick from, not Insecure, she's on a Netflix show, like, Insatiable. It's really good. I like that show. I will actually find, because I like Alyssa Milano, and, like, it's just weird, and I like weird shit. It's just weird. I've been packing pretty much all day and saying goodbye to a lot of my, and not goodbye, but I guess just like, because it doesn't feel like goodbye. It really doesn't. Like, it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go away. And I just don't know what I'm doing next. I think that's what's so like everybody's telling me not to worry about it, and I know, like, I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm just like, it's so new. It's so new that I'm just like, the heck. I really want to so I just want to like put out a YouTube just so I have something, but I kind of want to kind of figure out what I'm doing and go explain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want my TikTok videos to be like TikTok videos, funny, boom, boom, boom. I like hit some points or whatever, and I can like be more, just do the TikTok, like TikTok dances, everything, like just be a regular person who has who's from the cool area, I want YouTube to be more like educational for white people and non-natives. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all need it. Y'all need it. Y'all are some fucking ignorant motherfuckers. Like, that's not naive, straight up fucking ignorant. Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers. And I'm gonna talk like that because you do not get to tell me how to run my YouTube channel. I mean, you probably do. I don't give a fuck. I mean, God. It's fucking like all these people are you ever gonna do something kid friendly? I'm like, I wasn't trying to do this on purpose. Maybe one day, but I'm trying to talk to everybody like I talk to my nieces and my nephews. Like, gosh. It doesn't make sense that I don't get to I'm a fucking character all of a sudden. And I'm just like, but I do want to be myself. I want to be myself. I want to inspire people to be themselves and realize themselves is really, we're really great people, cool people as ourselves. And I really like Brene Brown. I went to counseling for a while. I just didn't like myself. That's a big, big part of my life is not liking myself. So I've had to come to terms with that. It's just kind of being figuring out who I am and loving myself. Because I didn't like myself. But now I love myself. And maybe I don't know. Maybe it's out there, but I'm going to do some things that are fun. And I have so many fucking goals to prove to people, like show me what I can do. And it's just I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot on my mind, and maybe I want to share it with somebody, maybe share it with some people. And I just started doing a TikTok, and I was like, information is really quick. But I feel like now it's like I have this opportunity. And a lot of people are asking me, like, teach me about culture, teach me about this, teach me that. But I mean, it's unfair if I don't know it. Like, oh, you want me to go learn it and then fucking teach you? Like, that's so unfair. That is so unfair to, like, not be a part of it. Does that make sense? Like, not be, like, immersed in it and everything like that. It's just, like, it doesn't make it real. It doesn't make it, like, me, like, talking about something, you know, that like, I can talk about, fucking how to take, I don't know anything about a certain subject. Let's just say, like, I don't know, fucking submarines. I know they go underwater, and I can explain them to a child, and how they're used and how it's utilized, but, like, I've never been in a submarine, like, I've never, you know what I mean? I just don't think people get that. They assume, like, they want to dissect me and learn and study and da-da-da-da, but they'll never be able to go inside a submarine. It's like so fucking hard to like, you can look. And that's as far as I want to, like, invite you in. Like, I want to invite you in, but there are closed practices. There are things that are strictly belonging to indigenous people, Aboriginal people. Like, we deserve the same rights as everybody else, and we deserve to be ourselves, which includes our beliefs. Some people may find them, as fantasies. It sucks. Like, you get all these people fighting wars, and we're over there fighting the same wars, and these people are fighting wars over, like, religious beliefs and lands and all this stuff, and, like, we're out there doing that stuff, but, as native peoples, we're not respected in the same sense as other nations, and we need to, like, talk about ourselves as other nations. Like, we're the same amount, the same population as the same population in a lot of other countries. Actually, a lot of other countries have a smaller population than Dineta. There's countries that exist where I'm going, my homeland, Dineta, that exists within this world, and, like, people just don't grasp it because they're so caught up in their bullshit. Like, it's so, like, it's all this bullshit. I'm just like, gosh, like, these ideas have existed since the beginning of time. And that's what it is for me. I mean, maybe not for you, but, like, this is the whole fucking thing of, like, anthropology is I'm just right here giving the information that I want to give to you that's provided that I can. Because I can't fuck over my people. There are too many fucking, like, non-natives, non-my people just fucking shit up for us that, like, I'm not gonna do that. And certain fucking, like, content makers and that have, like, the same race as me, they definitely want to do that for the clout because they don't understand what it's like to have grandparents who, love you and make sure that you care so much about your culture that you're not gonna, like, you're gonna listen to them. Because, like, people don't want to, like, listen to their grandparents. They just fucking don't. And that's what I'm fucking finding out. I'm in the cusp of, like, I'm 35 years old, so it's like 7, like, like, in high school, I'm like a whole high school age twice. Like, times, like, math-wise, how does that work? 17 plus 16 is 33. 17 plus 18, like 2 17 makes 34. So it works. It somehow makes sense in my head, and I'm too tired to explain this shit. Because I've been running around in circles. Like, I mean, I have all these friends and have everybody who's saying it's okay. You know, like, it's okay to feel. And I have friends who are saying all that shit because it is okay to feel. Yeah, I went to counseling for a while, and it was nice. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. Like, I went to counseling. Like, I stopped drinking for a year, and I was like, I still don't feel different. You know, like, I didn't go to AA. Like, I'm not like, oh, like, I worked in bars. You know, like, everybody just assumes, like, you say you don't drink for a certain amount of time, and I'm like, yeah, like, the other day, I saw a Facebook post from, like, 6 years ago. I completely forgot about it. And then, like, all these folks were, congratulations, oh my God, you said that. And I'm like, it's not even like that. It's so gross. It's way more grosser than that. It's like, oh, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And it's so, like, ew. You know? It's so, like, I'm like, who gives a fuck if I drink? Like, I don't give a fuck if I drink. I don't have a problem, like, with drinking. It's, like, the fact that I don't like what drinking does to me. Like, I don't like the fact that I become a fucking asshole. You know, that's why I don't drink. You know, like, I'm an asshole now, but at least I remember what I say. I don't like being an asshole to people and then, like, they can use it against me. I'm like, fuck you. I'm too powerful for that. Like, I'm too much myself right now to fucking, like, lose myself in that shit. Like, sure, I smoke a lot of weed, but, like, I'm watching TV. I don't know what the fuck, you know, like, I'm playing video games and eating Cheetos. Like, I'm not going over there driving an airplane. Are you flying an airplane? Is this how they fly airplanes? I don't know. Anyway, NAVABRO is gonna be fun. So I just want to get TikTok to be TikTok-y again. But I also really care about, like, what I'm doing. Like, I want, like, people to know, like, what you're, like, investing in, which includes your time, which includes, like, you talking about me. You know, like, I have to be seen. Like, representation matters. And it's a lot of negative representation of our native people out there. Like, think about it. Like, how many people are, like, talking about how bad it is for us, and how many people are talking about how good it is for us? You're just gonna watch somebody be like, dude, that fucking dude's awesome. Like, why is everybody feeling so sorry for these people when they don't fucking feel sorry for themselves? They're fucking proud still. They're still existing. They're still, like, saying all this shit. The reason why they're fucking reminding you this is stolen land is because you guys are fucking little bitches who stole some fucking shit and lied to a bunch of people. Now that I speak your language, I can fucking understand what the fuck you're saying and understand what you did was fucking wrong. And maybe, like, people don't understand seeing the future is fucking, like, how do you not do it? You know, like, how do you not understand, like, people are becoming adults? You know, like, how do you understand, like, the world is still growing even though you're not? You know? It's frustrating to, like, lose your job while this whole political battle is going on and, like, still be, like, positive. And I'm really working at it. Like, I'm, like, crying a lot and, like, yelling at my friends and angry and, like, it's who knows? Like, I just feel like the podcast is gonna be fun. And, like, my first thing about the podcast, I'm gonna let you know since you made it this far. So I want the podcast to kind of be like 4 episodes because 4 is a really cool number. So now you're learning some Navajo culture right now. See how subtle that was? 4 is, like, because we have 4 sacred mountains. We have, like, you know, our clans are the same. Or 4, it's like, you know, 4 is a sacred number. So I want 4 episodes, and I want each episode to start off talking about myself. Like, I want to explain who I am and where I come from. Just start from there, I guess. And then after that, we'll make it grow into something. If I can get some listeners just caring that, wondering who I am and how I got to where I am and what it all is, I guess, or what my message is going to be, that'd be cool. The reason I'm putting this on right now is because I have other plans for YouTube where I want to, like, really show my creativity and, like, work with other Native artists to, like, create some sort of channel where Native kids can, like, have fun with skits and, like, everything like that. I'm excited. So stay tuned. NAVABRO's gonna be super fun. 4, 3, 2, 1.